Hi there, my name is Brian and welcome to my YouTube channel, News Guy Camping. I am the aforementioned news guy. I'm a news videographer, and I figured that being outdoors is a lot better than being inside a newsroom with all the chaos and being out covering breaking news. Join me as I delve into my camping adventures and misadventures with some gear reviews and just some stories about some of the things that I've covered over the years. I've been doing this 36 years, and I do have some stories to tell about what I've experienced. I hope to do it all in a nice, tranquil environment, camping with either myself solo or my family as well. I just hope that the weather and sometimes the raccoons allow me to get my video out to you. I mean, seriously, I'm roughing it. What could possibly go wrong? Join me now in my adventures. And it wouldn't be camping if the smoke wasn't blowing right directly into your face. Well, it's a swirling wind today, so it's like you can't really do much about it. Unfortunately, I forgot a lot of things. I was rushing to get out of the house. But hopefully I can make do with what I have. I've got hot chocolate. Oh, it's only like 4:30. I've been here like an hour and a half. And it doesn't seem like it's that long. Oops, something's blowing away. I gotta go get it. Be right back. So the chair that I'm using right now is the YL01 lightweight chair. It's in light gray. I funded mine through Kickstarter, how I was able to get it. And I gotta say, it's one of their most comfortable chairs. Assembles in a snap. And I'll throw the specs up on the side over here to show how much it weighs, how much it can hold. It's a really nice little chair. So anyways, the title of my YouTube channel is News Guy Camping. And of course I cover the news. I'm a news videographer, been doing it for 36 years. So anyways, I thought I'd share a strange story that happened to me when I was first starting out as a news cameraman. I was dispatched to a car versus a cement truck accident. And so I get there, and I'm going to ask you to use your imagination. I'm going to try and visualize it for you through words here. So going into this city, it's a back road that goes into a tunnel, small little tunnel. It's a railroad overpass. On the far side of the tunnel was a cement factory. And they had a lot of cement trucks come through. Apparently, a gentleman who came to the intersection first signaled to make a left-hand turn. He put his arm out. And the cement truck that was coming from the tunnel towards him did not stop. Went through the stop sign. And the gentleman's arm was out the window. And as I can kindly put it, the gentleman's arm was taken off his body. Apparently the cement truck did not see what had happened. And he kept on going. I don't think he knew one way or the other what had happened. But anyways, a car behind the gentleman whose arm was taken off his body saw what happened, called 911, ran over to the gentleman, and used his belt as a tourniquet to stop the flow of blood. And essentially he saved the man's life. Well, The police showed up in the ambulance and they took the guy to the hospital, but the police could not find the gentleman's arm. They couldn't find out what happened to it. Apparently, it had gotten stuck to the front bumper headlight assembly area of the cement truck, and it had gone about 1.5 miles down the road before it fell off, and the authorities didn't know about this. Well, as gruesome as it sounds, some kids who were walking to school in that area came across the arm, and they for lack of their better judgment, they took the arm to school with them. Not the smartest thing to do. Because when they got to school, when they got to school, they told the principal what they had seen and found and what they had with them. And of course, the principal was rightly upset. And he called the police, and they came, and the police did an investigation. And they arrested the 3 kids that had found the arm. And they took them to jail, and they were booked for armed robbery. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, I'm sorry, that was kind of cheap. Cheap humor. Thought it was funny, though. You know. Kind of start off my new channel with a nice little, fun little story. You don't want to hear about too much of the stuff that I cover. And just like that, we have blue skies and sunshine. All right, so we had a 45-minute rain delay where it really started to rain badly. But it looks like it's stopped for the rest of the evening. Might be a little bit of rain, maybe around 4 or 5 this morning, but I think I'm okay. I'm a little damp, not too badly. Firewood is okay. I thought I'd forgotten my air mattress, but I did not, which thank goodness I did not. So pretty good here. So anyways, I was saying, talking about the stories I cover and everything. This past Thursday was kind of a really bad day. In the morning, I covered a press conference about motorcycle safety and how drivers should be aware of motorcycles, and motorcycles should be aware of drivers and learn to obey the rules and be cautious and everything. And around 4:15 that afternoon, I get a phone call that there's been a fatal motorcycle accident in a town nearby here. And I get out there just in time to see them starting to cover the person with a tarp. It was ironic that that morning I had covered a motorcycle safety press conference, and then about 6 hours later I have to cover a fatal accident. Wasn't pretty, and it put a damper on the whole week. And I'm sorry for that person's family that you have to go through this. It wasn't pleasant. So I'll take time out in the woods, camping, over anything else right now. It helps me decompress. So about a month ago, my wife and I took a trip out to Virginia to one of their state parks. I believe the name of it is Kipto Peak. And it's right along the eastern part of the Chesapeake Bay. And it was just fantastic. Weather was cool, wasn't cold. We were one of the few people there in a tent. very, very, very isolated. Was able to walk down to the beach, take our dog Samson for a walk. So here's a little video of our walk with Samson down to the Chesapeake Bay and the sunset that was happening as we were looking west. It was really impressive. I hope you like it. We're out here walking over to get the dog to go to the bathroom and looking for the Chesapeake Bay. Calm down. Look at that gorgeous sunset. Just incredible. Looking over the Chesapeake Bay. So glad we came here. Beautiful sunset, gorgeous beach. The dog isn't too bad either, huh? Yeah. He's a good boy. He's an Australian cattle dog, a blue heeler. A little crazy, as they all are. He's very protective. Loves myself, my wife, our kids, my daughter-in-law. Anybody else, watch out. He's not that friendly. So if you ever run across us and he's here, I'll toss you some treats so you can toss them to him. Give him about 10 minutes of feeding him constant treats and you'll be his friend for life. That's the way it works with him. He's a food whore, I guess you could call him. But anyways, I want to give a shout out to a couple people that really inspired me to get out and go camping, and hopefully I'll be able to go backpacking after about another half a year of losing weight and doing this stuff. First, I'd like to give a shout out to Liam at Good Bloke Outdoors. He's over in England and I love his videos. I love his sense of humor. I love his videography style. He's got great content. If you've never seen him before, go watch him on YouTube. Good Bloke Outdoors. He's fantastic. Also like to say to the Outdoor Gear Review and Luke, hey, you really got me into going out camping. I watched your videos and your videos got me to thinking, yeah, I could do this. And I'm so appreciative of what you do. You've been doing it for like 12, 13 years, if I'm not mistaken. I'm sorry to hear about your mother, and you're in my prayers. Your mom's in my prayers, your whole family's in our prayers. We tend to forget how important our family members are. I lost my mom when I was 16, my dad when I was 20. So I understand. Be grateful that you've had them for so long. And so, hey, we're praying for you. Also a nice shout out to Paul Mesner. He's in England. And I have a theme, huh? I guess you call me an Anglophile. I love watching the English camping videos. They're a whole different breed because the backdrop is just stunning. I would love to see and hike where they hike. The mountains, the locks, it's just incredible. So Paul, thank you again for doing what you do to inspire me to do what I do. How could I not forget the incomparable Sam Bananas? I've never met any of the gentlemen that I have talked about here. I am a Patreon of a couple of those guys. Sam Bananas brings a whole nother level of chutzpah to camping. I love his banana flask. I love his outlook on things. He makes going outdoors fun, and that's incredible. And I want to thank him also. I just hope that I can contribute to this community, and somehow I'm having a lot of fun being out here by myself. This is the first time I've actually been out by myself. I've always had my wife and kids, and it's hard to do a video with everybody around and you talking to yourself and everybody goes, who are you talking to? So, you know. But anyways, actually I'm here in Keystone State Park in Western Pennsylvania, in Derry Township, Pennsylvania. This is a fantastic state park. It's really, really, really nice. There's a big mixture of campgrounds for vehicles and tent pads, and there's even a couple of places where you can hike into the woods. I'm not at that level yet. I got to build up my energy a little bit more, but you know, I hope to accomplish something with this channel someday. But back to the state park here. I'm in spot 94, and it's set up really well. It's on a little bit of a slope, but it's set up really well for tent camping. Nice fire ring, picnic table. There's a little bit of a slope to it, but it's got trees all around. It can get a little muddy if it rains, but it's not too bad. In fact, I'm having a really good time right now, just being by myself. And there's cell phone service here, which is a good thing, because I know you don't want to hear me rambling on all the time about this. So I can watch some videos. I'm going to watch some of Luke's adventures and Good Bloke Outdoors. I'm hoping to see his next video for the trek across England. That's really impressive if you want to see what he's doing. It's not the Appalachian Trail, but it has its pitfalls. And Liam makes it look effortless. And once again, check him out. Check out Sam Bananas, check out Outdoor Gear Review, check out Paul Mesner. Even Daily Outdoors, I've only fallen on him a couple times. I do subscribe to him, but I have to tell you, I'm big for a sense of humor in videos. A couple other guys I watch are Darwin Outdoors. I love him. The videography is fantastic. Someone else I should mention that has inspired me to get outdoors is Eric Hansen. His videos are just incredible. I really appreciate what he does. He had a video a couple weeks ago called Uncovering the Masterpiece of Utah's Lost National Park. And it's just stunning. The colors you'll never see anywhere else in the world. And I highly urge you guys to go watch it. If you're going to be subscribing to this channel or just pass through it, I would suggest watching it. It's fantastic. It's just a tribute to God's majesty and what he created. It is just fantastic. I think you'll enjoy it. Even if you don't go for the backpacking part of it, just the videography of it, The scenes are just incredible. I urge you to go watch that one. It's really good. It's really good. Another person that has really inspired me to get out and go places is Steve Marsh. He's Scottish. He's got a great YouTube channel. He is fantastic. Him and his wife, Alicia, they go on the most wonderful adventures. I think Europe is one of the most beautiful countries on earth, and it seems like it's so easy to get there because everything's so tight together. I can understand why Americans don't go overseas or out of the country all that often, because there's so much to see here. But with everything so close and tight and compact over in Europe, 8 hours you can be in like 3 or 4 different countries. By train, by bus, it's pretty impressive. I like to watch his videos. He's got a great sense of humor too. His accent is fantastic. I'm a Patreon of his. And he makes you want to get out and go places and do things. And Steve, God bless you. Alicia, God bless you. You guys are fantastic. Thank you. Now we're gonna go eat. Getting a little bit hungry. I think I'll make some kielbasa. Easy peel. My ass. And just maybe a little bit more water. Gonna have a little dinner for myself here. Mashed potatoes are a little dry, but I didn't have any butter to add to it. Now it's really nice that I've been able to get out and be by myself, enjoy the solitude out here. It's been nice and quiet. Overcast. The rain was a little bit of a bummer, but the sun dried it out pretty much. I thought I forgot my air mattress, but I did find it. It was in the bottom of my bag. And I am so glad. I would have liked to have, I wouldn't have minded sleeping on the down sleeping bag and using the quilt. But now that I have that Thermarest Neo Air NXT, it's going to make sleeping tonight a whole game changer. It is the most comfortable thing I've slept on besides my own mattress at home. I would highly recommend you guys getting a Thermarest air mattress. Fantastic. I'm going to finish up my dinner, and then I'm going to clean up and sit and enjoy the evening sky. Get another fire going here. It's still smoldering. Well, that was a pretty good dinner. There was a lot of food left over, though, a whole lot of mashed potatoes left over, and about a quarter of the beef smoked sausage that I made. I just couldn't finish it. I don't have the appetite I used to, which is a good thing. I usually eat one meal a day. But anyways, just sitting here by the campfire enjoying the evening. It's starting to get really dark. Sun should be setting in another 5 or 6 minutes or so, and then I'll put the lantern on over here and enjoy the nightlife and the fire. Hopefully we'll be able to see some stars tonight. I doubt it. But anyways, this has been a pretty good evening, and I still can't wait to get my sleeping bag set up, my air mattress set up, and settle down, watch some YouTube, and have a good night's sleep. I'll let you know what's going on in a little bit, but for now, I'm just going to sit and enjoy the fire. All right, guys, here I am in my tent. It's the MSR Elixir 3. I have a lot of gear in here, and I have my down sleeping bag and my air mattress, which I thought I lost. I think I'm going to have a very comfortable night. I'm going to retire right now, watch a little bit of YouTube, and then head on off to sleep. I'll see you in the morning, and I hope everybody has a good night. God bless y'all, and God willing, so I'll see you in the morning. Bye. Hey, what's up, guys? It's 3:05 in the morning. And, of course, being old, I got up because I had to pee. It happens, right? Anyways, I am incredibly comfortable in here. I actually brought my down sleeping bag. It's a lightweight sleeping bag. High temperature. I mean, comfort range is like 40 degrees. But it's like 58, 59 degrees outside, but I was really comfortable in it, but I just had to ditch it. I kept sliding around in it, so pardon me, I ditched that, and I put, I got this Sherpa comforter that I'm using, and that's perfectly fine. So I have a foam pad and the air mattress, and now I'm just under the Sherpa comforter, and seems to be working out pretty well. And so hopefully I can go back to sleep again. I think I will. But anyways, yeah. Thank God for bottles. So I didn't have to get out and trudge to the nearest bathroom station here. So, all right, well, I guess I'll see you guys in the morning. Have a good rest of your night. Talk to you later. Well, good morning. It's now 6:45, Sunday morning, and that was a pretty good night. Woke up at 3, but I usually wake up at that time. Usually it's to feed our dog, but he wasn't here, so my wife had to wake up at 3 o'clock to do it. I have to say, for a tent, this MSR3 Elixir tent is fantastic. Lots of room. I was able to get a lot of stuff in. I had to pitch. It's kind of a little bit of a slope, so but other than that, not too bad. I think next time I'm gonna try and get a larger air mattress.
However, this was just, it was a nice quiet sleep. So anyways, I'm gonna start getting ready to get this place torn down and get on home. I need coffee since I'm out of water. Anyways, thank you for coming along on my little adventure here. And you guys take care. God bless you. And hope you stick around. I'll be getting a lot better at this, I hope. And we'll see you later. Take care.